Alright guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and welcome to episode number 101 of The Path to Paris. Now we're going to start this episode off by adding a player to our master checklist. Yes, that's right, a team of the season motto needs to be added, 85 rated overall, put him in the final column. I've also corrected the typos on Ibrahimovic's name. I have no idea how I made them, but you know, that's just typing for you and things can go wrong. Now, in the last episode you may remember that we brought the legends into the team, and I asked you guys whether you wanted me to sell them or not. I gave you the straw poll, and here's the result. We are selling the legends. It is quite one-sided, as you can probably see. There was like 5,300 sell votes to about 800 do not sell votes, so we are going to be selling the legends on this account for the extra coins, and then of course we can use those coins to make signings and buy players, etc. So both Weah and Pauletto have gone up onto the market. Now you may remember we also played a game in Division 2. We got relegated in the last episode, wasn't the greatest of things, but we did manage to win our first game in Division 2 to sort of like cement that we are an alright player and we do deserve to be in the higher divisions. So we're going to play some Division 2 today. Let's see what we come up against. And the first team is a 3-5-2 BPL squad with Remy, Benteke, Santi Cazorla in there. You know, it's a very budget BPL side. A lot of people using budget BPL sides to take them through Team of the Season, and I cannot wait for Team of the Season to be over. I know that you guys are thinking, oh, it's only just started. But as soon as the Team of the Season is over, people will go back to using their more expensive squads and stop using these dirty, little, sweaty BPL squads, Bundesliga teams, and you know, it may be a bit more enjoyable for me to play because at the moment I'm having to do a lot of work against these teams and they are very strong and very difficult to beat. You can see that we actually were 1-1 in the first half. I managed to hold him down all the way into the second half, and then the floodgates literally opened and he was free scoring all over the place. It was just absolutely ridiculous, and he ends up winning 4-1. And we have looked a bit shaky using our 4-1-2-1-2 squad, so I am going to be changing it up, and you'll see how I change it in a second. So the stats are on screen for you right now. You can see that Cavani is still topping the scoring with 237. Ibrahimovic has actually dropped off the pace a little bit. You know, he's still got 85 goals in 67 games, but he was doing so much better. You know, his ratio is actually dropping a little bit, so we need to make sure that he starts scoring some more goals, and that's why we are going to be changing up the formation. You can see we've also sold Pauletto. We now have 1.22 million coins that we're going to be trading with in a minute after this game, but you can see the team and how I've changed it. We're going to be using the 3-5-2. I have put Alex back in the team. I have been told that he is good and that I need to just learn to play with him, and that it's probably my fault for blaming all of my problems on him. So we are going to give him a chance. Hopefully he'll do well, because I am looking forward to actually using the 3-5-2 formation. Now we're coming up against a pretty similar looking team to ours. Basically all PSG, bar that he has Dani Alves in there. He also has Team of the Year silver. But yeah, Ibrahimovic causing problems for me. Really nice goal from him. Well, actually, corner that ended up bouncing out. And to be honest, I replied in sweaty as fashion, you know, just throwing the ball over the top. It was Motta, and I really am looking forward to getting Motta back on the pitch, using him a bit, because his passing is absolutely insane. As you saw, it was him who provided the assist to Ibrahimovic when he did the over-the-top ball. We end up going 3-1 up, Cavani heading us into the, well, further into the lead there, and then, of course, Ibrahimovic getting a goal. He managed to get one more goal as well, which makes it 4-2, and that was half-time, but the game actually ended 4-2 at the end. It was just like, what on earth is going on? All those goals in the first half, and then not a single goal in the second half. Absolutely bonkers. But you can see that we now have an extra 3 points on the board, and we do need to look to get 18 points to make sure that we find our way back into Division 1, which is what we're aiming to do. Now, we've gone away and done some trading. Took me ages to get through all that 1.2 million coins. You know, I ended up leaving 100,000 because I couldn't be bothered to trade anymore. It took me like 2 hours. First player was a really good one. We picked up Oscar there, the inform, in a centre mid for 160, looking to sell one for 189. That's about 18k profit after tax. Got a couple of Team of the Season players here. William Carvalho, he was bought for 103. We're going to be listing him up for 115. We also bought another Team of the Season silver, but I can't remember who it was. Similar sort of price range on both of those players. And then Modric picked up for 103, listing up for 112. We also got a couple of people that we binned. Well, first off, we binned this De Gea for 175, listing up for 188. Not much profit there. I think I may have made a mistake. Also, this Dani Alves, we didn't actually bin it. We bought it for 479 on a bid, but it had an error while I was trying to list it, and therefore it ended up in the trade pile and I had to list it manually. But we got it for 489, I think it was, 479, listing up 4525. So good profit there. We've also dropped the price of Weah just a little bit. So the trading is done. Hopefully we're going to make a heck of a lot of money on that trading session. You know, trading with 1,000,000 coins, you should be at least looking to make like 50, 60k at least, I'd say, per trading session. But here you go, we're in our next game. Managed to take the lead in classic PSG or Tom fashion. A little bit of a header from Ibrahimovic, then a nice scoop turn from Ibrahimovic, bamboozles the opponent, makes it 2-0, 22 minutes in. And I was really enjoying the 3-5-2 formation. It was really doing well for me. This being the pick of the bunch of goals. Menez there with the over-the-top ball, hitting it on the volley. Really nice finish from him, and the guy rage quits out, so we get another 3 points on the board. That's looking a bit more solid now that we've changed formation. I thought, you know what, we're going to use Alex, we might as well get him a chemistry style. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to get him something that gives him extra pace, because to be honest, he's so slow, it really won't make any difference. So we're just going to try and sort of not get in the situation where we need to chase back with him, and I decided to get him a sentinel card, because that would improve his defending and his heading. Now, his heading is supposed to be amazing, but I keep finding that he makes big mistakes in the air, so I'm hoping that with this extra defending and extra heading, he will do a lot better and start, you know, clearing his lines a bit better. Now we're going into our next game, and it's against a false 9 Bundesliga team. You can see that early on he manages to expose Alex's pace with Lewandowski, just going through on goal. Such a simple thing, and I really just couldn't get back in time, even though I had Thiago Silva selected. Didn't quite get back across to him, and unfortunately did manage to put it away. Now you can see here that we end up getting given a penalty minutes after he scores, as Menez cuts back inside here, just inside the box, and his player just bulldozes him. Ibrahimovic steps up. Ibrahimovic is scoring that one to make it 1-1. Unfortunately, again, I get done with Alex. You know, I was hoping that he wouldn't, you know, prove too much of a problem, but he has caused me a few issues, and despite absolutely destroying this guy in the second half, I could not get another goal. I was all over him, so many chances, so many shots, and unfortunately none of them went in. So we end up losing 2-1, which isn't brilliant, but we are still just getting used to that 3-5-2, and I've seen positive things from it, to be honest. You know, I'm pretty happy with how it played, and it's just Alex still that I'm a little bit worried about. Anyway, there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Next episode, if you want to see it sooner rather than later, make sure you smash the like button. If you can get 2,000 likes on this, I will upload another one before the end of the week, which I know you will want to see. So there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.